Welcome to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a powder formula. I used to use the formula that was pre-mixed for my baby at first, and when I switched over to powder I was very scared because the measurements have to be exact. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to prep this. So make sure your hands are washed. So I just washed my hands right now. And usually at the back of the tub it gives you instructions on how much you can have for each how many milliliters a bottle requires, how many scoops. So for example, if you're using a 6 ml bottle, then your 60 milliliter bottle, you're gonna need 1 scoop, and then 120 you're gonna need 2, or 240 you're gonna need 4. So I'm actually using a 240 milliliter bottle. So I've already measured my water on here. You want to make sure that you're very precise with this because you have to put in the exact amount of scoops. Otherwise, the nutrition level will be different. And I always use boiled water, so make sure you use boiled water for your little one, just because their stomachs are very sensitive. So again, I have 240 milliliters of boiled water in this bottle. And as per the instructions in the back, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pour 4 leveled scoops, but unpacked, of course. So I open this right up. And what I usually do is, as you guys can see, I have a scoop here, but it's not leveled. So what I usually do is I just use the side of the, I don't know if you can see, I just use the side of the packet here to make sure that it's leveled, and then I just give it a little tap. Put that in there. 1. Again, use the side, and this is what your scoop should basically look like. There we go. 2. 3. Take your time. I once read this thing. It says you do not want to disturb a mom that's counting scoops. So make sure you guys are counting how many you're putting in there for, because you don't want to put too much or too little, because that's not going to be very good. Make sure you close up the little package in the formula. It depends on which formula you guys have. I have the Enfamil one, and it comes with little silver packets inside the tub. You're not supposed to take the formula out of it and put it in the tub directly, just because of the bacterial growth in it. Any formula that your doctor recommends or that your baby likes is good. Usually they're all the same in terms of how many scoops and how much water goes in there. So once you have that in there, just put the lid on, give it a good shake. I usually shake it for about 30 seconds just because I want to make sure that everything is nice and blended in here. We don't want any chunks. And because you're shaking the bottle, just a little tip, it will produce a lot of air bubbles, and then if you feed it to your baby right away, your baby's probably going to get a lot of gas. So what I usually do is I shake it up, and then I kind of let it sit for a little bit, and once all the bubbles are gone, then I'll give it to my baby. Usually just takes a few minutes, and that's it. And here you have it. It's a prepped 240 bottle. Obviously, as you guys can see, we put 240 first, and now the bottle is a little bit more. 2 reasons: because the water was 240 and then you put in 4 scoops of the formula, but also because we shook it a little bit, so you can see most of it is just air bubbles at top. Anyways, another tip that I have for you guys is if your baby drinks less or more than the recommended amount of like 60 ml, so let's just say you want to make a bottle of 80 ml, but this one says 60 milliliter requires 1 scoop. What I usually do is, my baby's not going to drink this entire bottle. She typically takes about 150, 140. So what I usually do, I have a couple of these prepped already in the fridge, and when it's her feeding time, I'll just take out in another bottle however much she needs. You can have the formula pre-prepped for up to 24 hours. So it's not gonna go bad. I don't prep 6, 7 bottles. I typically just do 2. So it's easy for me if she's hungry to quickly go grab and do this. But yeah, that exactly is how you make a little formula bottle for you guys. And that's it.